Hi everybody, welcome to Accessorize Your Life. I think we're kind of lopsided, but I'm not sure. Anyway, it's time to do another Shop My Stash. I am actually a little late with this one, but I want to get it done because I want to move on. Here it is, the 3rd or 4th maybe of February, and I haven't switched out my makeup. So I want to make it quick, like I said, and just run through the things that I used in January. I had 2 foundations in my Shop My Stash tray here. One was NYX Born to Glow. Didn't use it, but I know I like it, but it's getting near the end. Mented, I only used today. It's what's on my face. Love it. Didn't have to use much of it. It goes a long way. And this is the time of the year that I like a stick or cream foundation like this because my face is not as oily and it works well with me. I still feel lopsided. I don't know if it's me or the camera. Anywho, as far as powders, and you know, if you were with me last month, I pulled quite a few. I had the Pat McGrath, this is the under eye one. I did use this a few times for my Get Ready With Me and my different collab videos as well as today. I used the Danessa Myricks. This is her, what is it? It's her bronzer. It's a cream bronzer, and it's a really, once you start using it, kind of messy, nasty looking bronzer, but it did okay. I like it. It's on my face as well today. So got use out of that. Into powders, again, I got use out of the Fit Me, and you know, I follow up with this. It's an oldie and a good standby powder. It gives me a little color, but not too much, and it's pretty well finely milled, so I like that. And the Beauty Bakery, it's their Pinch of Flour. I have this one in almond, and they have in parentheses chestnut. I use that on my face as a finishing setting powder today. Like it. And as far as my Charlotte Tilbury Youth Glow, Wonder Glow, did not use it. Let's get into the concealers that I picked. I had 3 Born to Glow concealers. I used 2 of them, the light and the medium light and the deep one. I like these. I have no problems with them. They do not make my under eye or my face look too heavily made up. So it's a good medium for me. So I enjoyed using that. On my lips today, I am wearing this Armani lipstick. I'll leave the number down below, but that's what's on my lips today. And I have to say, I don't think I wore that much. I did not wear this Charlotte Tilbury lippy that I pulled. Just didn't need it, actually. But I did wear this little one quite a few times, and I'll leave all the names. I think this one is, I kind of remember this one, Bitch Perfect. Yeah, because that name just stands out. I don't like saying it, but that's the name. And that's it right there at the bottom below the other one. That's it right there. You can see it. I wore that, and I wore it with my lip liners, either the MAC or the Charlotte Tilbury one. That's what I have here, or even the Morphe one. I had pulled that one out. I did use my Armani blush, cream blush. I did not use it on my eyes. I yet to do that. However, I do have it on my cheeks today. It's creamy. It does lift away the foundation a little when I put it on, but that's okay. I put plenty of foundation on, so not worried. I did use the Lunar New Year for 2022, I think this was. Year of the Tiger. Yeah, 2022. This is by Clinique. That's what it looks like. I have that on my high bone cheek area today. I do like this. I haven't made much of a dent into it. I can still see the 2022, and I can still see the little tiger there. So all's good. I hope to have this for a while. And speaking of Lunar New Year, I did pick out and shop for from Lucky Ox from ColourPop, the Lucky Ox palette. This is a Lunar New Year palette for 2021. This is what it looked like. Gotta say, I'm not thrilled by this palette at all, and I do love neutrals, but something about this palette just doesn't get me excited. It doesn't make me want to use it. Although I tried to use some of these colors as transition colors, and they had a little glitter in them, so not too happy with it. If it wasn't for the fact that it's got this lovely casing for the Lunar New Year, I would probably declutter it. did not use, oh yes I did. I did use this at the beginning of the month. I think I did a collab with this blue look. And I loved it. And I wore this palette by Viseart to work. I love that raspberry color, and I use this bronzy color, so those two there. And I like the look quite a bit. So I only wore that maybe once. I thought I would get more use out of it or use it for a collab, but I did not. As far as my BH Cosmetic Naughty palette, guys, you know I like this palette, and it wasn't hard to use. I used the color Nutcracker for a collab, which you just saw, the Pantone color of the year. You know, Viva Magenta, I used that color. And I found out, which I knew already, that this plum I really liked. And I used to wear it to work when I had this palette out before. But I found out that that plum is just a deeper shade. Here I go with this palette again. It's just a deeper shade of this color right here that I love to wear to work. So they're in the same family, and that makes sense for me, loving this palette for that shade and this palette for this shade, because they're in the same family. So I'm going to put away, of course, the palette I had out for this month, but this one stays out over yonder here because I use it for work when I feel up to it, which is a lot. And this palette, Zendo, from Natasha Denona, I have on my eyes today. And if you want to see the look I have created, if you want to see it better than what you can see through the glasses, kind of keeping it hidden, but tune in Wednesday for the Keeping It Real Fun collab at 7 p.m. because you'll see how I got this eye look then. So yeah, check it out. Did I wear this quite a bit? No, I did not, I have to say. Tried to, but just couldn't get into it. But for some reason, when I did this eye look, I was all in it. It made sense. Okay, did not use the Charlotte Tilbury powder too much. Nope, did not use that. I did use this bronzer, I think it is. Yes, over top of the Danessa Myricks, like that, you know, creamy bronzer, which I didn't do today for some reason, but normally I go over it with a powder bronzer, but I didn't today. But I just went over with the regular powder. So the flower powder, Flower Beauty, or pinch of flour from Beauty Bakery. That's what I used over top of the creamy bronzer. But yeah, that's my tray. I think I've got everything covered that I used. Yeah, so now we can shop my stash. Ooh, 7 minutes. Let's shop my stash. Okay, drawer number 1 is Armani and Chanel. And I'm wondering, do I want to pull out one of these nice liquid eyeshadows to go along with the one that I'm using in my panning project? So yes, let's see. Nothing too light. I need one that's kind of deep. This is sort of a purple one. And then this one here, it's like a brown. Let's use the purple one, even though it's looking kind of funky in there. Let's pull both out. I'm going to stick them both there. And then I'm going to reach over here on my messy vanity top and put back in the Armani blush that I used and this lippy. And let's see. Do I want anything else out of here? Do we want anything from Chanel? Not this month. So let's close this one up. Here in drawer number 2 is all about Dior, and I am ready to pull a palette that I probably had out earlier late last year. Time is running into one another. Let's pull out this lovely palette here. I don't know if you remember this, but I think it's kind of all-inclusive. So, like I said, I don't want too much makeup out this month, so I'm not going to pull that much. Polish. Is this empty? Let me pull out. I think there's a cheek product in there, so I don't need that. So maybe just a lippy. Ooh, that's too similar to one other lippy I have out already. Looking for something dark and vampy. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty. This is coming with me. Yummy, yummy, yummy. That's what we're looking like so far. So we're going to close this drawer and go down to the next. So I do want to show you what I'm working with from this Dior palette here. There are 2 blushes here, eyeshadow and highlighter, and 4 lippies in here. So I'm adding to it, of course, these 3 items. And from this drawer, I definitely want to take the Danessa Myricks palette here. This is Light Work Volume 3. Light Work, I should say that clearly. And I'm going to set that up here. And I also want to take from this drawer this blush from Gucci and this powder, face powder. And I think that's it from here. Okay, down here in the YSL Charlotte Tilbury drawer. Oh, I have some Charlotte Tilbury to put away. Let's do that. I think I have some other Charlotte Tilbury items to put away. Quite a few over here. Let's stick these in here somewhere. Ooh, it's gonna be messy. Can't get it all in the way I want to. Oof. But we're gonna take the YSL. This is the Touchy Clot High Cover Concealer. Taking both of those. And I'm going to take the YSL Instamatte Pore, what's it, Refiner? Yeah, let's take that as well. So I have concealer for the face, and I have primer. I have lippies, which I don't think I'll use all these lippies, but definitely a lippy here. Why not take, is that the one I just put in? Yeah. What am I doing? What is this? Is that a mascara? Don't need that right now. Let's take some YSL lippies. Let's take all 3 of these, because who knows what you need, you know? Or what you want as you're going along. I haven't really used those. So some YSL, and yeah, guys, I think I'm good for this drawer. Oh, cream. We can use some Westman Atelier, right? How about, what do I need from here? Contour. Let's take all of this. Let's take all of the Westman Atelier. Where am I going to put it? Let's put it over here. Right there. Ugh, messy, messy, messy. Anything to put away? I can put this back. I can put this back. Oh, another Charlotte Tilbury thing. Danessa Myricks goes up here. Guys, excuse me for all of this. That goes there. Nothing goes over there. This is all from another drawer. Oh, I should put this away. I did use that today in my Get Ready With Me. That's from Dior. Okay. This is what we're working with, and I'm filming with my phone, so we're going for a bumpy ride. I think we're done from these drawers. Okay, from this drawer down here, I definitely want to pull out this Emily in Paris palette from Lancome. This is definitely the time of the year for it. And I do want to pull out one more palette just because I'm loving on the brand. So I think I want to use this Mented palette. I think it's still good, so let's get some use out of it if we can. It's a black owned brand. This is a Valentine's palette, so we're doing justice. Okay guys, I have shopped my stash for everything that I am going to be using for this short month of February, and let's get with it. You saw me, the last thing I pulled was this Emily in Paris palette from Lancome. Loving it. Haven't used it since last year. Maybe it should go up this way. This is what it looks like. Those are the colors. Probably going to use this some next week. And I pulled the Mented palette. This is the Every Night eyeshadow palette. I haven't used it in a long minute. Very neutral, but very nice for evening or daytime. So no specific time to wear it. Along the line of palettes, I also pulled Danessa Myricks. This She says, press and play. This is the Light Work Volume 3, the Experience palette, and I'm going to have some fun with this. I know I am. Can you see the shift in those colors? Yeah. Looking forward to that. And to be more like I normally am, conservative and just comfortable, I'm going to use my Dior palette here. This is one that came out over the holiday season, and I really am happy I have it. And I haven't used it since the holidays, or before the holidays when I got it. So cute packaging, cute palette. Looking forward to using it. Is that it with eyeshadows? Wow, yes it is. Now, that Dior palette had some lippies in it. It had a highlighter and some blushes, but yet I pulled out some blushes, or a blush, and a whole gang of things. From Westman Atelier, I pulled out this blush. So we're going to be getting some use out of that. Why not? And I think I have a couple of, why does it look so messy? A couple of contour sticks here from Westman Atelier that I'm going to use also. A lighter one. Oh, and this is a highlighter. So, yes. I forgot what I have. I need to pull these things out more often. And this is definitely the contour from Westman Atelier. Going to use that. You know, like I said, cream products and me do well in the winter, cooler months than I do with them in the summer. I like to have powder products definitely in the summer because I have combo skin, mostly oily. And I'm going to put back in the Mented Cream Stick Foundation because I only used it the once and I did enjoy it. It's on my face today. And I pulled in 2 YSL lippies. Ooh, let's see what they look like. Yeah, man, I'm excited for that. My typical colors, though. I don't know why I'm excited because there's nothing. That was the first one. And then the next one here is even lighter than that. You know me. I'm not going to be doing too much. And then the Christian Dior. This one is banging. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. I'm loving this one. That deeper one. Oh, yeah. Love that. And then I pulled out another lippy from YSL. This is a liquid one. I've had this a while, and I remember purchasing this one at Tyson's here in, our mall. Loving that. Some nice lippies there. I'm digging on those. Okay, for liquid eyeshadows, and I don't know what's happening with this one, but it's looking funky. But like I said, some of these liquid eyeshadows do not last. They don't give you anything but a 6-month shelf life on these. But look at that one down there. See it by itself? Purpley. Ooh, I'm excited to use it. Oh, does it smell bad? Do I have to? No scent at all. So I'm looking forward to using it with a Sicily that is a liquid eyeshadow. So I pulled that deeper one. I pulled another Giorgio Armani liquid eyeshadow, and I'm going to put this one here. What is that one looking like? Is it more brown and the other one's more purple? They made so many. The one on the bottom there, I think it's more brown. Yeah. So we got that in there. Then I pulled YSL again for the face primer. Helps with the pores. And my 2, I need to really use these up and then catch them when they go on sale again. The YSL, what are these? The Touche Eclat High Cover Radiant Concealers. Yes, I need that for under my eyes, especially since I've been trying to use some retinol under my eyes because it seems like I'm getting a few more little, I got some things left over in here, a few more little small pimply-like things going on there. Got to work on that. And then I pulled the Gucci powder here, and I have it in 05. Oh, it's looking pretty. Pretty. I'm going to enjoy using that. I always do. And I pulled a blush from Gucci, and I have this one in Warm Berry. That would have been nice for the collab I just did, Viva Magenta, but it's a little deep. But anyway, it's a berry. So that's what I pulled. Guys, it was a quick shop my stash. I hope you enjoyed seeing the products I'm using for the month of February, which is not a very long month. And I have 4 palettes, eyeshadow palettes to play around with. So I'm excited about that. And I know I have 2 collabs coming up, but one is already done with the makeup from last month. And the next one will be a palette from here. So I hope you tune in. the last Tuesday of the month at 7 p.m. to see which palette I pull from my Shop My Stash for that Beauty Over 40 collab look. I'm excited about that one. You got to turn in for that too. And don't forget to turn in on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday at 7 p.m. for the upcoming collab with my friends at Keeping It Real Fun. And again, Beauty Over 40 is the last Tuesday of the month at 7 p.m. And that one's going to be a doozy as well. So I think I'm done. I'm out of here, guys, because I got to go run some errands and I've got to edit this video and it keeps cutting off over there. So have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. And if you've yet to subscribe to Accessorize Your Life, wow, I'm feeling pretty chippery. Did I have caffeine today? I did. I had a cup of coffee and I'm finishing up, you know, the pot of green tea. I'm running on caffeine. Anyway, if you've yet to subscribe to Accessorize Your Life, I invite you to subscribe because, you know, I want to stay in the rotation with YouTube and not get lost in the mix. So go ahead and subscribe, hit the post notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload. See ya, stay well, so long.